Deb, good to have you with us this morning. Good morning to you. What a fantastic project. Tell us how it started and what you hope to achieve from it.
Thank you, Jane. So lovely to be on your show. It's been going for 13 years. It started in 2006 with a mere 180 shoeboxes in a garage in Cape Town, and since then has literally grown in leaps and bounds, with us having to cap the number of boxes we distribute each year at 100,000, just really to save everybody's generosity. Can't stretch that too thin. 858,673 children in South Africa and Namibia have received their very own Santa Shoebox. It's, of course, personalized. The donor chooses their lucky beneficiary child by name, age, gender, and they're given the children's clothing size. So that box is made specially for the child and is handed directly to that child by a Santa Shoebox volunteer.
What a lovely idea. I mean, how can somebody get involved if they want to contribute?
Well, right now we are in the middle of pledging. We have 78,000 boxes already pledged this year. People wishing to pledge a shoebox, just simply visit our website, santashoebox.org.za. There's a big red pledging button. Click on it, few easy steps. You get to choose your child, and then the fun starts. The shopping, the shoebox, the decorating, and the dropping off when you see the Santa Shoebox veritable Santa's workshop in play at our various drop-off events around the country, of which there's 62 this year.
Okay, tell us about some of the responses that you see and how it impacts children's lives.
You know, sometimes people think this is just a shoebox. We're very privileged to take things like toothbrushes, toothpaste, soap, and the like for granted. But an underprivileged child doesn't have automatic access to things that are sadly considered luxuries in their home. And should they have access, very often they share those items with family members. So for a young underprivileged child living in a remote rural area, for example, to receive a box of treats, of course, they are children after all, but also essential items that they haven't had before, is enormously uplifting. These are children who don't even know the potential that they have, and the self-worth and the affirmations that they feel when they receive these items are immeasurable. We do, of course, have testimonies of children who have previously received shoeboxes, who've gone on to do great things, of which we're very proud. We know that this is a gift, a meaningful gift, definitely for the beneficiary child, but of course also for the donor, who teaches their own child perhaps the joy of giving, who certainly impacts on the life of a child in a meaningful way. I think it's what's ensured the longevity of this project now in our 14th campaign.
You say it started in a garage, the idea, but how did the idea come about? What was the ultimate aim? What sparked it?
What sparked it back then was a group of women who were involved in the church at the bottom of Kloof Street in Cape Town, which was affiliated to the SR Kinderhuis, an orphanage, and child place of safety at the top of Kloof Street. So that was a sort of match made in heaven. And each one of those children received a box that was pledged by this group of women. It was immediately recognized as being so accessible and such fun and so meaningful that the next year it just doubled in size, and more than doubled in size. The response was completely overwhelming. I think what makes it so special is that South Africans can feel overwhelmed by the need in our beautiful country and really not know how to contribute. And a Santa Shoebox is neatly encapsulated in a box, of course. It's prescribed. It doesn't go into a vast pool of anonymity. It gets directly to a child. So, you know, a note, for example, included in the box for that child from the donor or the donor's children is enormously valuable. And I think that's really what brings the love that we receive from the South African public every year.
Well, I'm definitely going to get involved. Deb, thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you.